Yo, RX back with another recap of a card that was not that bad. Hindsight, it was not bad. And obviously I'm talking about UFC Vegas 42. Yeah, it was a short card, but not a bad card. Only 11 fights, which, like I said in my breakdown, a lot of fights have got canned from this week's and next week's, already next week's. Still, you know the UFC, take a fight away, they just get somehow the cards. A weekend card somehow always brings bangers, okay? It's the card of Cincia Colorado versus Jessica I. That card was fire, not on paper, end up being. But enough rambling. Let's get into the recap. And before I do that, please go down there, like, sub, post noties, all that beautiful shit. Thank you. I love you. No homo. Maybe a little. Yeah, let's get into the recap. First fight on the card was Don Jung versus Kendi Nazechalu. Wow, that is how you start a card. The fight started pretty slow for a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and Nazechalu landed a good jab or two, and then Dong Jung hit him with, I'm trying to remember the knockout, hit him with a, I think it was a straight jab that hurt him. And then he got him up against the cage and landed elbow that was blocked, but I guess it just got through enough, or put enough pressure, enough force into it that it knocked Kendi out, like bad out. And we all know Kendi, dude, that guy is crazy. He just takes punishment. But I guess fucking Dung just put on too much punishment. And it's kinda crazy. Like, I'm amazed he got flatlined like that. Like, honestly. Crazy, man. Crazy. Sorry about that. I'm trying to pull this shit up. I forgot to pull this up before I started the recording. But, yeah. Insane performance by Dong Jung. Like, no, I did not expect him to fucking flatline Kendi. I expected Kendi to have a pretty not great first round and then just come back and knock Dong Jung out, like he did against Alberg, like he did against the Brazilian guy. But I don't know, he just did not seem all there. Kendi is still very young. He's only 29. And I think he's still a really bright prospect in light heavyweight division. One of the better prospects coming off of DWC in light heavyweight division. Cause I'm trying to remember how many fucking light heavyweights have came off DWC. Jamal Hill, that maybe. I'm trying to think, but that's besides the point. We're not talking about Kendi because he lost sadly. Now that's his second loss in UFC. His first being that fight with Paul Craig, which can't get mad at him for losing that. Paul Craig, I guess, crazy. But now number 2. And now for the opponent, Dong Jung, now what, 6-0 in the UFC? Look great every fight besides the Alvin fight, which, the fact that he looks great against people like William Knight and Nazechalu, but then has a close fight with Sam Alvey's, like, really? But now he's on a 14-fight winning streak, 6-0 in the UFC. What is next for him? I think you start giving him some high competition. I think you move away from the William Knights and Sam Alvey's, and you move up to Ooh, Ian Cutilaba maybe? Or, yeah, I might say Ian Cutilaba. Cutilaba is ranked 15th, and Dong Jung is on a big winning streak, so why not give him a ranked guy? I don't see why not. Give the kid a chance. Let's see what he actually has against higher competition. Because let's be honest, Sam Alvey is probably the lowest competition you can get as a middleweight or light heavyweight. William Knight's okay. Nevecheru is not the best, but he ain't the worst. I think Ian Cutilaba would be some fucking high competition. I think that'd be a fun fight. And then for Kennedy, I say keep your head up, kid. Still very early in your career. Maybe he can fight. I don't know. It's hard to say what they're gonna do with the guy. Obviously, like, nothing extreme's gonna happen, but I think Dana sees potential in the kid, and I think a lot of people should. I think he has a lot of fucking potential that people are probably not seeing anymore because he just got flatlined. So it's gonna be interesting to see how these two dudes go down, what paths they go down over the next couple years. Who knows, man? In a couple years, Dong Jung could be a top light heavyweight, Nevecheru could be out of the UFC. Do I think that's gonna happen? Most likely not. At least the Nevecheru part. But who knows? It's MMA. We love it for a fucking reason. Great performance by Dong Jung. Probably should have got a bonus, honestly. The bonuses of this card were pretty weird, but we'll get to those at the end of the recap. So yeah. Great performance by Dong Jung. And Kennedy, just keep your head up, man. Just keep your head up. Great performance. After that, you had another first round finish, which was Rafael Alvin versus Mark DeCasey. Where do I begin? Well, I begin with saying Mark DeCasey fucking sucks. Why is he so bad? Like, he had one good knockout and now it's like he forgot how to fight. Like, no disrespect to Rafael Alves, but why does Mark DeCasey suck? I never thought he was that good anyway. I know a lot of people were on his dick after that knockout. That's what happens with every Brit who wins one fight. Everyone sucks him off. Paddy Pimblett. You know, I think he's probably gonna win his next fight. Yeah, DeCasey, man. I don't know why he's not good. And dude, it's not like he's old. He's 28. He's 28, and he's fight. I don't know what his problem is. And I was playing devil's advocate with DeCasey before. The card closed, Hooker, Nazareth, Fizzy. Those were not bad losses at all. Then you lose to Rafael Alves. That's when we might start having a problem. Because Rafael Alves does not stack up to Nazareth and Fizzy and Hooker. He ain't good. I don't think. I'll get to him in a minute. But now that your last one was Lando Vernada and Joe Duffy, that was in 2019. Not great wins. Vernada's not bad. Vernada's his best UFC winner, for being honest. Fucking hell, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I'll get to what I think they could do with him next in a minute, but now we gotta talk about who beat him. And by the way, if you wanna know what happened with fight, Alves did a nut shot in like 6 seconds, and then fucking clipped DeCasey, had him up against the backed him up against the cage. DeCasey shot for a takedown and got choked. think of it, Kevin Lee, Charles Oliveira shoots through takedown, gets stubbed. But now to talk about Rafael Alves, 1-1 in the UFC now, 20-10 record. I don't know. It's hard to say what where this guy's ceiling and floor is. Not seen enough of him to say that. So great performance, but kind of hard to say what like his ceiling is. But DeCasey, I think, fucking hit his head on the ceiling, and now he's just done. Like, I have no idea for either guy. Javier, who knows? But DeCasey, he might get cut. I think best case scenario, he gets another fight. Worst case scenario, he gets cut. Which do I think is gonna happen? I could see him being gone. Personally, not won a fight since 2019. 2 years. Not looking great in his last 2 fights. He might be gone. Maybe they'll put him in one more card, like maybe next year on a Brit card. And if he loses that, he could be gone. But right now, seems like the case he might be packing his bags very soon. Great performance by Rafael Alves. And man, Mark DeCasey, man, what the fuck is your problem? Great performance. This fight was so bad. After that, you got Courtney Casey versus Horseface Liana Jojo. This fight sucked as bad as we all knew it would. Wow. This was easily the worst fight on the card. I'm saying something. Like, this fight was bad. Very, very fucking bad. Yeah. And if you want to recap this fight, for 3 rounds it was Casey dominating, and then Jojo with 30-ish seconds left getting a takedown. That was literally the fight. 3 rounds ended with Jojo on top because she got a takedown with like 30 seconds left. That didn't even matter. Casey won 30-27 easily, and I picked Jojo. Why? I was thinking there's no way she's gonna lose to a 9-9 Courtney Casey. She got dominated by a 9-9 fucking Courtney Casey. Fucking stupid bitch. Props to Courtney Casey, man. Her and Randy Marcos, both bad records this year. Over the past, that Marcos fight was about a month ago. Now winning, even though Marcos did get cut, so maybe Casey's on the chopping block next. But if anything, I think Jojo should be gone. Yeah, I get she might only be 1-3 in the UFC, but she ain't good. I get she's very fucking young, 26. That's why I think letting her go and go fucking get some skill would be the best thing for her. Fucking let her go to a belt and get an easy couple win. Let her go to a regional scene and fucking fuck knows where. Get some fucking experience. Cause right now, 8-5, 1-3 in the UFC. Ain't cutting it, chief. Like, and she doesn't even have the Paige fucking Rachel Ostovich fucking thing where she can just not get cut because she's hot. She ain't hot. She's fucking god ugly. So it's even worse for her now. So now bringing the question, what the UFC gonna do with her? Sadly, most likely they'll give her another fight. I don't know why. She ain't good. She really ain't. Oh man, I'd rather see the Casey get another fight. At least he has a little skill, not much, but a little. Yeah. And this fight was fucking trash at the end of the day. Probably to Courtney Casey. Probably, I doubt I have a fight idea. Ain't she on a 2-fight winning streak now? No, one first win since 2020. She's a flyweight, so that means she probably does not have too many easy fights coming up. Maybe they can book her against one of these young up-and-comers, like a Tracy Cortez, Marina Akapova, something like that. So just, because I think you gotta use people like Courtney Casey, Randa Marcos, these fighters, Roxanne Modafferi, who aren't either in their prime anymore, or ain't that good to test out the young fighters, like the Casey O'Neil's, Manon Fierro's, Marina Akapova's, Tracy Cortez's. Like, that's just what you gotta do now. Because why waste time trying to build up these 9-9, 11-12 fighters when you could just give them a fucking fight with one of the young fighters in the division, the way I look at it at least. So I don't know what they're gonna do with Casey next. Personally, like I said, I would do it maybe against a young fighter. Not really necessarily. I guess you can say Georgia is a young fighter prospect, but she doesn't stack up to any of the fighters I just named. So great performance by Courtney Casey, which you don't hear that often. But props. I'm 0-3 to begin the card. So great performance by Courtney Casey, and Jojo, please just fucking go get some experience outside the UFC. You need to go. Terrible fight, but good performance. After that, I actually got a fight right and perfect. Sean Snipey Woodson versus Colin Anglin. This was super easy to predict. If you just watched the weigh-ins, I think it was pretty easy to predict that Woodson was gonna win. I don't think Colin Anglin is that good, let alone if he's on the caliber of Sean Woodson. So, yeah. I really did not think it's that hard of a pick. And yeah, to recap what happened, Woodson demolished him. It looked like a UFC 4 fight where the one where you just go body, head, body, leg, body, and you got the body finish with a perfectly placed shot to the liver, right on the liver, sent Anglin down. That was it. Woodson with not a big W, but a really good W. It looked fucking great. Also, guy should have a performance bonus, by the way. But now he's 3-1 in the UFC, and now and he's a good prospect. He's a really good prospect at featherweight. Which, how the fuck can featherweight get any better? And now looking at featherweight, who can he fight? I don't think you start going too high in the rankings, but I think you definitely give him a pretty good fight. Nate Landwehr, maybe. Billy Q. Even Andre Field. I think you gotta give him a good fight. Like, of course, you could probably give him another easy fight like a Herbert Burns or like fucking Mike Grundy. But no, you want to give him a real fight. You want to give, like, Woodson looks ready to be going into higher competition than Colin Anglin and Yusuf Zalal. let's be honest with ourselves. And seeing a competition like England, England ain't good. He's done in UFC. He might get one more fight and lose. I don't know. Did he win off Contender Series? Because if so, I don't know how the fuck he won a contract. Yeah, so he got a contract off Contender Series. How? This guy's trash. Oh. I don't know how he got a contract, to be honest. Like, he ain't good. And I think Dana even knows that by now, so he'll probably be, Mr. England will be hitting the bricks. Man, back to back of people who could be out the UFC soon. So, got great fucking performance by Woodson. And, should've got a bonus. Definitely should've got a bonus. But, you know, bears. Sorry about that. Beggars can't be choosers. Yeah. Woodson should get a real opponent now, and England, you could join Jojua and DeCasey on the train to Bellator. So, great performance by Sean Woodson, and interested to see how he does, because he's a huge featherweight. Great performance. Oh boy. After that, you have Andrea Lee versus Cincia Colorado. Where do I start with this fight? First of all, Cincia Colorado is garbage. I don't think I'm breaking world news saying that, but Cincia Colorado is not good at all. I don't know fucking why she's in the UFC, why she's ranked as high as she is, or why fucking why does she have a job? She ain't good. Yeah, and on the flip side, you got Andrea Lee, who has looked great now in back-to-back fights, back-to-back domination, which, how fucking weird is that? Andrea Lee, of all people, is fucking dominating. Like, with her, like, and by the way, she ain't beating good competition. She beat the other Shevchenko and Cincia Colorado. So she's dominating, not good competition, but goddamn, this might be like pure beating wise. This might be performance of the night, pure beating wise. If this was a beating, Colorado looked lost in there. And props there, really, she did everything she had to do to win. For the 2 rounds the fight went on, she just stayed on the feet and outstruck Calvillo like we all knew she would. And then in round 3, Calvillo gave up, which, if I was the corner, I would have threw in the towel, because she was already down 2-0 and she was so beat up. It's like, why? Like, don't, like, save your fighter. Save your fighter. So, yeah, like I said, weirdly great performance by Andrea Lee. And now it comes into question, she just beat the number 5 ranked flyweight. What is next? Rebook to Jessica I fight? Or Lauren Chukagian? Maybe? Something like that. Either you rebook the I fight or maybe Chukagian. So, and then for Calvillo, is this 3 in a row? Chukagian, Andrade, and Lee? Yeah, this is 3 in a row now. Holy shit. She won't get cut, even though she should. But she's gonna be fighting like fucking Macy Barber or some shit, dude. So, Calvillo ain't good, and tonight proved it. Great performance by Andrea Lee, who got a bonus like she should have. Usually UFC doesn't give bonuses for pure domination, but she deserved it for this one. Great performance, and yeah, KGB, whatever the fuck that stands for. And then after that, you had the featured prelim, which went weirdly weird, which was Joel Alvarez versus Thiago Moises. What a fucking one-sided beating was this. This was just a one-sided beating for 3 minutes. First of all, how was Alvarez plus 210? Second of all, how was Alvarez plus 210? Dude, I fucking watched the face-off, and I was like, Alvarez is gonna win. Hello, people! Thiago Moises ain't good. He really lost to Bobby Green, and then he gets dominated by Hamza, and now he gets wrecked by Joel Alvarez. And if you didn't see it, it was Alvarez just dominating him for 3 minutes and then landing some nasty elbows to get the finish. So, dude, as my best dog pick of the night, I don't know how he was a dog. Dude, he looked like a minus 400 in there. And he was a plus 210. Dude, he looked fucking amazing. Like, Joe Alvarez is gonna be ranked 15th. He just beat the number 15th lightweight, and now he's ranked 15th. And who should he fight? Arman Chisakian? How do you say his name? I don't fucking know. Who does not want, dude? 2 guys who can strike, 2 guys who can grapple. Give us that fight. That would be a fucking war, bro. And then for Thiago, back to back now, not been great in his last few fights. He might need to go back to the table, fucking I don't even fucking know. He needs to go fucking do something. I honestly just don't think he's that good. Yeah, he is young, 26, but I never thought Thiago Moises was that good. I always thought he was alright at best. The Bobby Green fight proved to me that was true. He lost that fight. But that's besides the point. Not much to say on this fight. Alvarez looked great. He's gonna be ranked now, and he should fight Arman. Thiago back-to-back L's is gonna lose his ranking, and now go back to the drawing board, man. Who could Thiago fight to maybe get back on track? Maybe like I honestly don't know, cause I'm looking like there's a lot of fighters I can say, but does he actually win those fights? He might need to go fight like the card close, and even then, go fight Mark DeCasey, dude. Get an easy win there, dude. Like he does not beat a lot of the unranked top guys, so good luck, Thiago. You're needed. And Alvarez, man, a prospect no more, now ranked. What a fucking story. Great performance by Joel, and should've got a bonus. That was the prelims. Crazy thing, for at least 4 fighters you could have said should've got a bonus, and only 1 did. So crazy. But really good prelims besides the shit woman's fight. And yeah, and I'm not talking about Andrea Lee. That fight was not bad. But now we get into the main card, which was just pure insanity. and it started off with the Song Yadong versus Julio Arce. The fight, first round went how I expected, second round went nothing like I expected. First round was a back and forth fight, like which we all expected it to be. Close round to score, but probably 10-9 Yadong. And then round 2, he just went out there in about a minute and a half and flatlined Arce. Song Yadong, man. Maybe he probably won't be a champion, but man, is he good? He's good. The man is 23. He is still so young. And now, just getting another win back to back now. What's next? Marlon Moraes? Yeah, Marlon Moraes. So, great performance by Song Yadong, and now you gotta talk about Julio Arce. I think they jumped this guy. I think they shoved this guy into the fire too quick. Yeah, he flatlined Andre Ewell, but before that he lost to Kim Dowdu, and let's not forget the Ewell fight was his first fight in like 2 years. I think they shoved this guy into the fire too quick. I think they would have let the guy get a couple more wins against a lower competition before throwing him to Song Yadong. Would have just made more sense. But UFC said fuck him. Great first round, and he just got clipped in the second. Can't get mad at that, man. Can't get mad. Great performance by Song Yadong. I think he should fight Marlon Moraes. And all around good fight. If sometimes I'm rushing through these, I just have no idea what to say anymore. After that, what a weird fight this was. Chaos Williams versus Miguel Baeza. Weirdly, I'm having trouble trying to remember this fight. Round 1 was crazy, but definitely chaos's, because the last 2 minutes of the round was Miguel holding Chaos's foot for no reason. He was not gonna get a heel hook, fuck. And then round 2 was close, but I'd say Miguel probably won. Not too crazy, but it was a good round. And then round 3, Chaos clipped him in about a minute and knocked him out. I would say probably a pretty bad stoppage. I think Miguel was still in there. At least on, like, I think that was not saving the fighter. I think that was just a really early stoppage, which we'll get to. We'll talk about an early stoppage in another fight or so. But yeah, man, Chaos, bro, Mini Rumble Johnson. Might not been a good stoppage, but he probably would have finished Miguel anyway. And now, man, he's on a, what, 2 in a row, only or 3 in a row, 2, 3, and only losing to Michelle Pereira. What do they do with him next? Daniel Rodriguez. If you try to tell me you don't want to see that fight, you're a fucking liar. Daniel motherfucking Rodriguez. Who you try to tell me you don't want to see that fight, you're lying. Gangster versus gangster, bro. That's the fight I want to see. And for Baeza, young kid, still 29. I think he needs a little time off, cause he's fighting. I think he should probably chill for a while. He's been fighting pretty consistently for the past, like, back-to-back wars, and I think he should probably take a little time off to, like, summer next year. So, like, come back and summer 2022, because I think he done too much damage to the chin over the Pons fight that it was weakened going into this fight. Okay, I think he came back a little early. And if he does wait till next year to come back, who should he fight? Tim Means, maybe? That would not be terrible. Just a good vet. See if the time off helped him. Because I think Baeza has a lot of potential. Just I think he's rushing himself back too quick. Great fight. Definitely a fight I should have talked about more going into the card, and a fight I can talk about a lot after. And Chaos, man. Chaos. Mini Rumble Johnson. Beast, bro, beast. I didn't pick Chaos. Wish I did. Great fight, and two young guys in the 170 division. God, you love to see it, man. You love to see it. Great performance by Mr. Chaos. Oh boy. This fight. Felicia Spencer versus Leah Labson. Wow, that was not a fight. That should have been illegal to put on television. That was not. That was fucking hard to watch at points. It was probably, if the fight would have ended by decision, it probably would have been 30-24 range for Spencer. And think about that. 30-24 means 3 10-8. Fucking hell, man. I have a lot to say on this fight, and I don't know where to begin. First of all, who the fuck is Leah Labson? Cause I don't know still. Why was this fight booked? Where is Diana Wolf? What are you doing with 145, Dana? How was this fight not stopped sooner? Dude, if I was Labson's corner, I was throwing in a towel going into the third. But, like, at that point, she's so, why let her take more shots? In round 1, it was 92-48 on strikes. 92 in one round. Now, I don't even need to give you a recap of the fight. It was just a mauling. But now, my head hurts thinking about this. What the fuck do you do with Felicia Spencer? Because she does not deserve to fight Amanda Nunes. And the only person she can fight is fucking Diana Wolf, who does not fight. The woman's 145 is in such a clusterfuck right now, and then no one knows what to do. You gotta take away. You gotta delete woman's 145. I don't care what anyone says. That division has to go. I don't know how you keep it around. It just has to go. I've said for a couple months now, you should make it women's atomweight. You already got fighters who already fought there before and would have no problem going back there. You need women's atomweight more than you need women's featherweight, because obviously you don't care about making women's featherweight a natural division. If you actually cared about making the women's featherweight a division, you would bring in people like Kayla Harrison, bring back Megan Anderson. You would actually try to build up the division. You wouldn't let Chris Cyborg, Castagnano walk. You would actually try to care about the division, but obviously you just don't for some reason. If you wanted to make 145 for Cyborg, fine. Cyborg is gone. She's gone, Dana. She ain't coming back. What are you doing with the division you made for her now? There's 2 fighters, maybe 3, in the division. Felicia Spencer, Diana Wolf, and Norma Dumont. Nunes is a bantamweight who just beats all three of them. Oh, at the same time. So it's like, what the fuck do you do anymore? I think the obvious step is for Spencer the Wolf fight, which was booked beginning of this year, I think, and Wolf pulled out, which led to Norm Dumont fight. But at this point, either you do one or two things. You make Spencer, Dumont, and Wolf cut down to 135, if you even can, or you fucking release them. For, like, women's 145 isn't. Let him go to Bellator, man. Let him go fight at a woman 145 that actually gives a fuck. Don't make another women's division if you're not gonna care. Stick with the three and call it that. Don't make a division if you don't care about it. Honestly, man. Don't make a division that you don't care about. At the end of the day, is all I'm gonna say. And if you are really asking what to do with Leah Labson, she works at Starbucks. She can go back doing that. That's where they fucking found her. Fuck, man. No one gives a fuck about Leah Labson. Absolute mauling. Should have been stopped earlier than fucking 14 minutes and 25 seconds. But fucking hell, man, that was not a fight. That was hard to watch. 145 is so bad, and I don't know what to say besides that. Good performance, Spencer, but at what cost? After that, we got the worst stoppage I've seen in a minute now. Marcelo's Rodrigo de Lima versus Ben Roswell. What the fuck was that stoppage, Herb? So, pretty much, de Lima, to know what I'm talking about, de Lima rushed across the cage, rocked Ben, had him up against the cage, hurt him a couple twice, then dropped him. Ben went for a takedown. As Ben went for that takedown, Herb Dean touched de Lima, which means the fight should be over, and he had no idea if he wanted the fight to keep going or not. A huge Herb Dean fuck up. Think of it, Marina Rodriguez, Amanda Ribas. Even Dana said in the post fight, don't touch the fighters unless you're ending the fight. And even the replay, it shows Herb Dean dancing. He doesn't know what the fuck to do. Herb, you're the greatest referee of all time. But the past year or two have been pretty bad for you, man. Pretty bad. And now we actually gotta talk about the fighters and what's next. De Lima, look at that. They ain't gonna win shit, but De Lima, who could he fight next? Walt Harris? Yeah, I don't mind that fight. De Lima's 2-fight winning streak now? Yeah. Why not? That just shows how weak fucking heavyweight is. Downer in the rankings. And for Roswell, I don't know if you want to retire yet, but maybe something that needs to start crossing the mind. Not much to say on this fight. I wish it was better. I wish it wasn't a bad stoppage. And yeah, great performance by De Lima. I did not pick him, but when do I ever do something smart? Great performance, and yeah, love the heavyweights. And now the main event of the evening, a fight of the year contender on paper, post and after the fact. Max Blast Holloway versus Yair Rodriguez. What a fight. The first thing I'm saying is That 700 line on Max looked worse and worse throughout the fight because he did not look like a minus 700. He looked like a minus 2 or 3, not 7. People thought it was going to be a complete mauling like the Qatar fight, but people forget Yair Rodriguez is game, and he showed it tonight. He showed he's back better than ever. And it was a great fight. I cannot do this fight justice. Go watch it, trust me. It's one of the fights of the year. And just a great fight. To recap the fight, Yair won round 1 shockingly. And then round 2, 3, and 4 was Max taking Yair down. And then round 5 was pretty close. Yair did a stupid like cartwheel kick that ended with him being on bottom. Yeah. It was a great fight. I can't do it justice. All you need to know is that the best is blessed. Yair is back. Fight of the year contender. And what's next? I know everyone's saying Max Volk 3. Personally, yeah and no. Yes, because obviously. No, because Max already lost him twice. Now, and I don't want to hear in my comments, it was a robbery. I don't give a fuck. If it is or isn't, dude, no one cares. The most fucking annoying debate on Twitter. It was a robbery. Max won. Shut up. No one gives a fuck. First of all, there's way bigger robberies in MMA than Max Volk's or 2. Second of all, so maybe he did or didn't, no one cares. Now, I personally think that Max should fight Ortega again. Yair should fight The Beat if he ever wants to return. And Volk should defend the belt versus the Korean Zombie. Why the Zombie over Max? That fight never happened. Plain simple as that. I'd rather see Zombie Volk than Volk Max 3. I never got excited for the Max Volk fights. I really didn't. It's like, yeah, the 2 best featherweights in the world, but I just never got excited for those fights. So that's the way I look at him. Yair's back. I hope he fights The Beat finally. I hope The Beat comes back. I don't care who it is again. It could be against fucking Danny Gay. I don't care. Just come back. And the best is still blessed. Still the best featherweight of all time. Conor McGregor's talking shit on Twitter on Max. Max would honestly fucking wreck McGregor in a rematch. And yeah, man. Hard to hate the blessed ones. Great fight. Go watch it. 5 of the year contender. And now we gotta get to how I did on picks. I went 6 of 11. 2 perfect, 375. The fights I got wrong were Kennedy, DeCasey, Joe Jua, Baeza, and Roswell. My 2 perfects were Max by decision and Sean Woodson by knockout in the first. The bonuses tonight were really weird. Fight of the night, obviously Max and Yair. Performance of the night, Chaos Williams and Andrea Lee, obviously. I would have gave a bonus to either Sean Woodson, Da Ung, or Joe Alvarez. I don't know how you don't give one to Joe Alvarez, but whatever. And yeah, not much more to say besides that one, guys. It's a fun card. Not the longest card, but had it, like I said, even these short cards can have bangers. Yeah. You'll see me next week for UFC Fight Night 40, UFC Vegas 43. Caitlin Vieira versus Misha Tate. No one gives a flying fuck about that main event, but I guess the UFC does. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. I'm back at my normal time on a Sunday for a recap. I'm on a Monday. I'm back making full-time video. I'm not doing these quick recordings. I'm sorry for last week. I know it was a clusterfuck with the Monday upload and then the Friday a quick recording, but I'm back now, and you will see me Friday at 7 p.m. for the breakdown, and you'll see me next Sunday for the recap. And bad thing, that'll be my last video for like for like a minute, because after next week we got a break. So enjoy these videos, premieres and all that as they as you got them now, because I'm only after this 3 videos until a break. Crazy. But hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, all that things. I love you, man. And as always, RX out. The best is blessed.